Hi all and welcome back. Thanks for being here. It is Thursday, publication day, mind you, for the Sagersville Independent. Hope you've already got your copy. If not, hope you have it very soon. And thank you, as always, for supporting not just local journalism and local news, but as well as the Independent, as we continue to work very hard each week to make sure the newspaper is relevant, up to date, and has something that you will not find anywhere else. And it has a lot of those somethings every single week. So again, thank you for your support. That's a pretty good segue. Thank you for your continued support at Henry's Hot Dog Company. The weather, of course, has changed things, but still, even in the dreariest of weather, steady traffic, for which I am very thankful for, and I want to thank everyone who's stopping by or who's going to be in the future. Still looking for any and all suggestions and feedback. I can tell you this, that we're adding coffee and hot chocolate to the menu. It's that time of year. Hadn't really dawned on me, to be honest. Still a few requests, but that should be as soon as tomorrow that we'll have that ready for you to stop by, and something to keep you warm. We're going to keep the gas heater, which is as pretty as it is functional, maybe prettier than it is functional, but it will knock off the chill outside and in front while you wait. And we're also doing what we are calling on-site call-ins. So we just simply don't have the space, the counter space inside Henry's Hot Dog Company to take call-ins to the point to where we can make them. They can sit there and wait on the customer to arrive. It's just we're barely able to make them as they are with the limited space we have. So we are now offering and testing on-site call-ins where you can pull in, park in any parking spot, and simply call inside 349-4432. The number is going to be published, but just putting that out there now, 4432, which on your keypad stands for HHDC, which is Henry's Hot Dog Company. That was my idea. What about that? Really? And you can call in, place your order, and then they'll let you know when it's ready, and you can come and pick it up. And we're going to try that for a little while and see how it works. You still have to get out and come to the window just to get your food, but only on the one occasion. We're going to try that and experiment with it and see how well it works. So thank you again for all of your support, your interest, and your input as well. Just got word today from the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department. I need to pass it along. You have until Monday, which is November the 3rd. Now, I think on the tax bill itself for property taxes here in McGoffin County, it says that tomorrow, the 31st, is the deadline to pay your property taxes and get the 2% discount. That, however, has been moved up for calendar reasons, and this Monday the 3rd will be the last day at 4 o'clock or close of business on Monday the 3rd. So you still got until then if you might be getting caught by surprise right now and realize that you haven't got those in but want that 2% discount. You have until not tomorrow, but Monday of next week from the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department. Glad to see Pancake Days coming back. An annual November event that used to be held by another organization is making a return this year. I'll have that on our calendar in just a few moments, and a host of other news and information. Let's talk about a couple of things that are road related. One of those being the new 460 project officially opening to traffic tomorrow. Our state representative John Blanton and others, of course, were there today in Pike County for the unveiling of this new nearly $700 million project, which has literally been 30 years or so in the making. Aimed at bettering lives, transportation, and economy the project is hopefully for traffic tomorrow. And a big portion of that is the marvel of the Pond Creek Bridge. And it's used a very innovative launching Total cost was right around $750 million for the entire project. US 460 is a part of the Appalachian Development Highway System, which is a massive investment by the 13-state Appalachian Regional Commission to open a historically isolated region of the country to development and commercial markets. The US 460 project in Kentucky extends that 16.7 miles, as I said, and does so with limited access highway features, including 4 12-foot driving lanes, 12-foot shoulders, and a recessed median. Work started in May of '02 with the section from US 23 at Sookie's Creek at Stagger Fork. The first 8 miles or so of the highway from 23 to Kentucky 195 there at Marrowbone opened in 2014. The remaining portion of the highway from Marrowbone to Beaver is open now. In other road or travel-related matters, there was a single-vehicle crash, what appeared to be a single-vehicle crash this morning, in the curve here just past red light number 1, headed to the west towards Lexington. A vehicle traveling east, as you can see, a small SUV or crossover. The driver lost control. It appeared as though that the vehicle collided with the concrete median. Tried to reach out to local authorities who responded, but as of right now, I don't believe there were any serious injuries reported and no other vehicles said to be involved. I'll be right back after we talk about the big annual Christmas open house starting Monday at the Seasonal Shop. It's everyone's favorite time of the year. Well, yeah, Christmas, but I'm talking about the annual Christmas open house at the Seasonal Shop in Sayersville, and it's this week, Monday through Saturday. Refreshments for everyone, free gifts with all purchases while they last, and so much more. Come and check out all new holiday designs, styles, collections, colors, scents, and more, including stunning decorations to stunning women's fashions for any formal event or just to be comfy and cozy. It's time for the annual open house at the Seasonal Shop, Monday through Saturday.
I wonder, could this be our last trip together? What if I upset him? He might never call again. But what if I don't say anything?
Hey, Dad. Is something wrong?
Actually, are you okay?
If someone you know or love is struggling, contact Big Sandy Healthcare today.
Welcome to the best sales, the best service, and the best selection in the viewing area and Eastern Kentucky. It's Conley Tire in Staffordsville, where they have big specials on big name brands every month. And as always, brake jobs, oil changes, computer diagnostics, and 6 months no interest. Conley Tire in Staffordsville and conleytire.net. Tomorrow is Friday, and Friday's special is livers or gizzards or both for just $5.79 plus tax at your Sayersville Lee's Famous Recipe, and that's with 2 homemade sides and a biscuit. And you can stop by and dine in 10 till 9:30 or drive through 10 till 10 every day at your Sayersville Lee's Famous Recipe. It's just the perfect spot to grab lunch, a snack, something sweet, pick up your meds, or have them brought to you curbside. It's your hometown Good Neighbor Pharmacy that's been proud to serve you and your families for over 100 years. And now on their already incredible menu, fresh baked goods from the Daily Bread. Fraser's Prater Drugstore, 349-3135.
There are several risk factors that may put a patient at risk for heart disease.
Especially people who have diabetes or hypertension or high cholesterol and have a family history of heart disease.
Neglecting to see a cardiologist can put you in trouble. You may develop problems that may not be reversible.
We see many people who do not have an actual diagnosis of a heart problem, but may be at risk of heart disease, and we do whatever we can to help mitigate that risk to help prevent disease in the future. ARH, more for Appalachia.
As cold and flu season approaches, there's another respiratory illness you should watch for: pneumonia. Like the flu, pneumonia can cause serious health risks and be life-threatening. If you have any questions about how to keep yourself and your loved ones safe and healthy, need over-the-counter relief for any symptoms, or want to keep your immune system at its best, stop by Parkway Pharmacy in Sayersville. A Johnson County woman has been jailed by Paintsville police for unlawful transaction with a minor in the 2nd degree. I'll have that information for you in just a few moments. While I am working on that, let's go to a rather busy McGoffin Farm Bureau calendar for tonight. First, a reminder that the Sagersville Spooktacular has been reset and rescheduled for next week. That's going to be Tuesday night at the same times. They're going to have the same thing over in the city park starting at 11 till 2 and then back from 5:30 to 8. And then, of course, Thriller in downtown Sagersville starting about 8:45 that night. But now, keep in mind, Trick or Treat in Sagersville and McGoffin County is still set for tomorrow, Friday, 6 to 8. And this weather, this rain, at least, is going to be out of here. It's going to be a bit breezy, and it's going to be cooler, but it's going to be dry for Trick or Treat tomorrow night in Sagersville and McGoffin County, which means it'll also be dry for the Trunk or Treat that has been set for the Sagersville Free Will Baptist Church on Route 40. That's going to be tomorrow night during Trick or Treat events here in Sagersville from 6 to 8 o'clock. You're invited to stop by the Sagersville Free Will Baptist Church. I, of course, will be over in Dixie handing out candy at the house as we really kind of get into each and every year. But if you're out and about, we'll probably have some candy up at Henry's Hot Dog Company, I would imagine, for any little ghosts and goblins that want to stop by there. So be sure and do that. Another reminder, another organization, a local church, the Mountain of Hope Baptist Church there at the top of the Ivington Hill. Well, they're having soft serve ice cream and candy for Trick or Treat. Now, man, that's just cool. I don't care what you say. Cool. And that's going to be during Trick or Treat tomorrow. And then Saturday, they're cranking up the ice cream machine again. And from 11 to 2, anyone, all ages, doesn't matter. Stop by and have a little treat on them at the Mountain of Hope Baptist Church. Glad to see the return of a pancake breakfast in November. The Sagersville Masonic Lodge, 769 here in Sagersville, hosting a pancake breakfast honoring our veterans and first responders. That is this Saturday at 8 a.m. at the Masonic Lodge Hall there behind the McGoffin County Courthouse. And they hope that all first responders and veterans will join them Saturday, 8 a.m. It's going to be a good meal, great cause, and just a great time to stop by and have a good breakfast. I can smell the sausage and pancakes now. Can you smell that? I just got a notice from our friend J.R. Rao. If you want to learn anything or know everything there is to know about beekeeping, we have a couple of beekeeping associations here in the viewing area and surrounding area. That, of course, is the McGoffin County Beekeepers Association, which works closely and hand in hand with the Floyd County Beekeepers Association, and you're invited to either. And the Floyd County Beekeepers Association regular meeting is coming up Tuesday at 6 at the Floyd County Extension Office. And this is your invitation to come and join them as well and find out everything there is to know. They're trying to keep beekeeping alive, grow it as well. It's a very important part of our environment and for a whole lot of reasons. And they have a pretty good time doing it as well. So please join them if you would like to know anything or be involved. Join me for a community calendar announcement or several or birthday or anniversary. Send them to me any way you can, and we will certainly pass them along. Turning to funeral service announcements for tonight, Pastor Michael Ray Tackett, 64 of Sagersville, passed away Tuesday at the UK Medical Center. The son of Mitchell and Stella Tackett, he survived by his wife Annette, his daughter Stephanie Moore, and granddaughter Lillian Moore, also by his brother Anthony Tackett and sister Wilma Adams, his niece Brittany Campbell, and a host of family and friends. Services for Pastor Michael Tackett will be held this Saturday at 11 at the New Generation Church. Burial will follow in the Highland Memorial Park at Staffordsville. The Phelps and Son Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. And lastly tonight, Shirley Jenkins Russell, 87, of Sagersville, passed away Thursday. Daughter of late Arthur and Ora Montgomery Jenkins, she survived by son Philip, daughter Carlotta Hensley, sister Colleen Fugit, and grandchildren Jason Russell and Wesley Shane Hensley, and two great-granddaughters, Parker Lillian Russell and Steele Alice White. Shirley is preceded in death by her husband, Brandon Russell, 5 brothers and 3 sisters, and services in her honor start Sunday at 11 from the McGoffin County Funeral Home. Visitation will be Saturday after 6. One name, one call, one ultimate solution to your heating and cooling, sales, 24-hour service, and installation for home, commercial, boilers, chillers, and VRF systems. With over 15 years of experience and now based right here in the viewing area, Ultimate Air, 496-6651. SMB is proud to stand with you with what might be your very first and definitely last checking, savings, retirement, even Christmas Club account, along with consumer, auto, mortgage, business loans that you can easily manage from anywhere in the world with safe, secure mobile and online banking that comes from over 120 years of commitment to your financial life and well-being, today, tomorrow, and forever. Salyersville National.
There are buttons to button, snacks to prepare, math problems to help with, and boo-boos to kiss. If you have people who need you, you need life insurance. Talk to a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent about a policy that protects the ones you love. Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance. Big on commitment.
For whatever reason, if your working days are over, don't do anything before you meet Grover. Social Security, disability, SSI, work injuries, wear and tear, and hearing loss. 888-9-GROVER.
Youth.
Experience.
Modern solutions to modern problems.
Proven solutions to legal problems.
An emerging face in the courtroom.
A known presence in the courtroom.
Together, we are multifaceted.
Together, we will do right by you.
If you are having any legal issues at all, just relax and call Max.
If a car wreck is causing you pain, just pick up the phone and call Donald Wayne.
Johnson Central High School stands alone in providing the most college and career programs of study in one building throughout the entire state of Kentucky. This includes pathways in everything from the medical field to engineering, telemedia, welding, agriculture, and even aviation. And that's just to name a few of the 32 different choices. Work has also been started on a brand new state-of-the-art high school. So now is the time for your child to experience the power of opportunities in Johnson County School.
Before we take a look at your trick-or-treat forecast for tonight for some, for McGoffin County and some others perhaps tomorrow, one report out of Johnson County in Paintsville, where Paintsville PD have arrested an area woman from Johnson County for unlawful transaction with a minor in the second degree. 32-year-old Shasta Daniels, according to arrest citations from the Paintsville Police Department, was arrested earlier today, about 1:30, on Stafford Avenue for unlawful transaction with a minor in the second degree. The complaint warrant that was obtained by the Paintsville PD says that on October 29th, just a couple of days ago, or just yesterday rather, in Johnson County, she unlawfully sold marijuana and alcohol to a minor. The investigation is still ongoing, but again, she faces right now a single count of unlawful transaction with a minor in the second. Now, your before-mentioned trick-or-treat outlook. Well, we're down to pretty much sprinkles, a few light showers left in the tank, but that's about it. I think we're going to dry up during the overnight, and we'll see mostly sunny in the mid-50s tomorrow before we go there. 46 is where we started. We hit 52. Again, a gradient of about 5 degrees is all we saw, and we're down at 47 right now. On our way back down from there, I expect that we'll probably see more like the upper 30s tonight, and so does the National Weather Service out of Jackson, expecting around 38 for overnight lows. Cloudy and a 30% chance of some lingering showers, and I'm going to say lingering sprinkles pretty much from here on out. Trick-or-treat for tomorrow is going to be an improvement. We are talking about mostly sunny skies, albeit breezy. Winds out of the west anywhere from 5 to 17, 18 or so. They will also be maybe not that brisk, but still noticeable when trick-or-treat starts. I think at 6 o'clock, closer to maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, but still, it's going to be on its way down to 37 degrees. Bundle them up, send them out there, but it's going to be dry and should be a nice, cool evening, mind you, for Halloween and kind of feel like Halloween. Saturday, I think we'll see some frost after that 37-degree low tomorrow night. We'll see close to 60 again. We'll see the sun return. Yay. We'll see shower chances, nay, but not until overnight. 40% shot overnight Saturday and into your Sunday. Sunday doesn't have as much sunshine with it as does Saturday, but temperatures are going to hold pretty much into the upper 50s, maybe just a little bit below where they will be on your Saturday, so not quite as nice for the latter half of your weekend, but still not all that bad. 57, mostly cloudy, not all that bad compared to the last 2 days. Let's leave it at that. 37 for Sunday night, 30% chance of some lingering showers, and after they are gone, looks as though maybe by 6 o'clock in the afternoon, late afternoon, early evening, they're gone, and they're gone for days. In fact, no more shower chances to speak of in the rest of your 7-day. And temperatures get back to closer to where they should be. That is certainly welcome. 60 degrees on your Monday, sunny, clear skies. Nighttime lows giving us a chance of some patchy frost here and there, but in the upper 30s. Tuesday, ditto, 61, 37, sunny, mostly clear. Mid-60s Wednesday under mostly sunny skies, and then we back off maybe a bit by Thursday. And keep in mind, we hit 65 on Wednesday. There might be a 67, 68 degree in there. Thursday, hopefully closer to 65 than 62. That's the hope. That's going to wrap it up for tonight. I hope to see you back here tomorrow night, wrapping up this week of programming on Your News Today. Have a good evening, everyone. See you then.